Welcome back to another video. We're on a 69 Imperial LeBaron. I got a bunch of clips that are kind of wonky on this car, so it's going to be hit or miss, you know, back or forth. And it's just, I had some going this way and some going this way, so I'm going to try to just cut a few little clips in here or there. But yeah, we got this early August and some of these clips here, and I'll show you some here. Oh yeah, I didn't even pause it. No, sorry. Yeah, so it's a been off the road 30 years. Oh, at least 30 years, probably longer than that. And you'll see in some of these clips, I think found a California plate, and it was 77. But I don't know how long it's been off the road. So been off the road a long time. So stay tuned. Got a new one in the shop. Well, it's not in the shop. It's outside the shop because this thing is nasty. Whew. That mouth smell is bad, right?
Yeah.
69 Chrysler Imperial, and it's been off the road over 30 years. Yeah. People stole the radiators, or the radiator, carburetor. They stole a bunch of stuff off this thing. Poor old car. We're going to see if we can't get it back up and running again. The old Imperial. But on another note, check out this interior. God, gravy, it stinks though. And the headliner's there. It's a little bit above though. Those got chewed up, but I mean, it's there. It's never seen any moisture, I don't think. Alright, I'm gonna pop the hood and see what's under there. Magical. Oh, where is it? Oh, right there, grab it. You see it? Oof.
Oh, that's where it came from.
Or what came from? Yeah. See all the mouse droppings? No carburetor. No radiator. Hood liners completely shredded. There was hoses dangling, so the cooler was completely stolen. It looks like the power steering cooler was stolen.
Gotta go check it.
Where?
It just flew off.
Is there wasps here? Yeah. Came with some bees too.
Don't see any nurses.
You can see how rough this thing really is. Oh yeah, there's bees right there. Where's that nest at?
I don't know. Look where the bee is.
Angry. Alright. Back on the Imperial here. Let me did a little bit of cleaning. This thing is so stinking nasty. It's gonna get pressure washed for sure before we even start working on it. It's just dry heave worthy. See, I told you, it's gonna be all over the place. Yeah, so as you saw, some junk in the trunk, some decent interior, but yeah, she's pretty nasty and still is nasty. So I got one more clip to show you, and then we'll get into the present time instead of the past. And it's me going through the spark plugs. Spark plug? Yeah, spark plugs, and I think I tried to turn it over in that one. So, check it out. Let's see if we can't, see if this thing will turn over. Well, I already know it moves, but let's see how far we can get it to go. And you know what? I'm gonna mark the bottom of that pulley real quick, so that way we can see it when it rotates around. So we know we made it at least 180. Maybe we can get in there. There. Okay. Let's see if I can hit my head again. It felt great too, mind you. Alright. Here we go. Come on. Sorry if I'm in the way. Well, it's tight. It's tight for sure. Come on. That's a good compression. I don't know if you heard that. Oh yeah. Already feels better. Oh yeah. And we're back. Cool. We gotta get the ratcheting wrench on it. And we'll see if I can just go around one more time. Even though I know everything's yeah, longer ratchet. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's alright. It'll be just fine. Yeah, I think we're gonna need a little starter action. So, alright, I'm gonna get this big old behemoth back on the ground. Actually, I'm gonna plug those two lines and pull this mouse nest out. Yum. Pull that out. I'm gonna loop these two lines because if it starts cranking, I'll crank on it for a while, and I'm sure fluid will start coming out. So let's see if I got some line laying around, and we'll get that capped up. All right, let's see what we got. Is this 3/8? No, 5/16. Perfect. That'll do. Well, I wonder if I have any other about that. It's the old stuff. I'm gonna use that instead. The other stuff's fuel injection line that's brand new, so I'm gonna use this old stuff. So, all right. Okay. What do we got? Two cutoff lines. Oh yeah. Ow! Isn't that 5/16? I just need it to not leak bad. It can leak a little. Am I in your way? Okay. Hey, that'll work for now. Alright. Now, we're gonna move on. Drop this thing on the ground. Maybe throw a battery in it, see what happens. Alright. Anybody home? No. They gone. We removed all those suckers. Let me shed some light on the situation. I know lighting is not as good as it could be, but 50-50. Okay, now I gotta find a battery that's got some charge in it. Hold on. I said we gotta go find a battery. Yeah, I might do a video on this. My heater going. That's my battery. What do I got? I got another battery in here. What's the likelihood this one's charged? Okay. Probably 0. I'm sure it's 0. Got it. Yeah, it's in there straight. Right? Okay. Let's shaky cam over. Let's get this whatever crap that is out of the way. Something's happening. What do you think? Should we try turning it over? You guys don't want to go for a ride, do you, again? Alright. You can't see anything from here. We'll go turn it over and see what we can get. Now watch, Hey! We got keyage. Alright. Well, I'll just give her a rip. Make sure you park. What do you think? I'm not getting in this thing. Here we go. Could be that battery's dead. I can hear the relay clicking. I mean, maybe I ought to put a wrench on that thing and tighten it. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, the story that we were told was this thing is was just pulled into a spot and never drove again. Kind of odd, don't you think? Here we go. Same thing it was doing before I replaced the starter. Alright, let me grab a screwdriver. Yeah. I know the starter solenoid was kicking. That's going straight to the battery. Maybe the battery cable's bad. I mean, it's been on there for 800 years. Maybe. Actually, I'm going to try a jumper straight from the battery to the starter solenoid. Let me grab a jumper real quick. Make sure it could be inside the unit itself, actually. Like the car. Maybe it's not getting power to that. Let's try this again. Positive.
Hey, do you hear it? It was clicking. Makes me think that relay might be bad too. Now, let's see what happens. Sweet. It turns over. Doesn't turn over too bad. You can definitely tell it don't have. It's going to take a little bit for it to come back, but yeah, possibility that might be bad. Could just be the wire coming to it, but you can hear it clicking. So, yeah, right. They got those. Those are easy. Well, all of it's easy, but okay, cool. Well, that helps me out. At least I know that battery's. I mean, that battery was brand new yesterday. I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's still held a charge. It hasn't had a charger on it in 3 months. So that's not for this car, but we got it. Cool. Now the fun part, just put everything back together again, and we're gonna have to get a new carburetor because it was stolen, new radiator because it was stolen, probably new. Yeah, because the wires were all chewed up, but yeah, new cap, wire, rotor. We'll try to clean the points because the new stuff's junk. I don't know if I'll be able to find anything older, but you never know. Never know. All right. Well, I'm gonna get to getting. I'll pull that intake manifold off. Oh, that is a square bore. Oh, that'll make life easier. I thought it was a spread bore thermoquad that was on this thing. It must have been. I don't know what would have been on this thing, to be honest with you. Now it makes me wonder if that old starter was actually bad. I could bench test it, but these new starters are so much better anyway. Those old starters sound like they sound they sound terrible. All right, well, I'm gonna pull that intake out and clean it up on the bench, and we'll go from there. All right. Now I got this big old thing up on the table here. I thought this was a sorry, excuse me, like spread bore style, like a spread bore thermoquad or something, but it's not. With it being stolen, we're just gonna put an Edelbrock on it, so it don't really matter. World's my pliers at? Pull this tube off. There's gonna be about every single hose on this thing is gonna be replaced. Everything runs on vacuum. Come on. Come on. What a pain in the neck. I'm sure there's a better pair of pliers than that. Okay, let's try these ones. Yeah. Those work mildly better. My Kniffy. Yeah, it's just everything's just. That's not horrible, but You're going to try to get something back on the road. You're not going to put that junk back on there. And we don't need that to make it run for now. Got it. Yeah, just yeah. Come on. Jeez Louise. I mean, it's only been on there for 30 plus years. Well, longer than that. I'm assuming it's original. I don't 100% know, honestly. Jeez. Everything's just so crispy. Wow. That one's like hard as a rock. Everything on this car runs on vacuum, so you really need this. But for now, oh, owie. Ta-da. One nub left. Alright. Vacuum caps. Probably won't have the right ones. Yep. 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 Nope. Oop. Maybe. Maybe. And yep. Cool. Well, I think I'm just going to pull this other choke piece off here, and we're going to be in business. Business. Don't need that where we're going. But we're going to save everything, though. I got a box laying around here somewhere. I'm putting a bunch of stuff in there that's... Okay. Yeah. So that's clean. Yeah, that's... The rest of the stuff's just brackets and stuff. Yeah. Get on there and start wire wheeling this thing. And so I'll clean it up real nice, and then we'll go from there and see what we... I may just put it back on. It is the metal style gasket. It really needs cleaned up, so I'll clean this thing up, get it all ready, and then I'll decide. Okay, we're back. As you can see, not a new carburetor, but 750 I had on the shelf just to see if this thing even runs. I don't know why I didn't record any of this stuff, but actually let me grab the cap and rotor real quick, and I'll show you what that kind of looked like. Well, rotor's on the floor, so let me walk back and get it. Yeah, I already did, change the cap. I know it has spark. And I was like, oh, I wasn't recording a YouTube video, you ding ding. So here we are. And I replaced. Okay, here we go. I don't know if you can see in there. It's not supposed to be that color. Let me grab the white. Look at how burnt that thing is. Just nasty. And I replaced the points. I had another set of points from my Newport. So I already tested and I know it has spark. So I'm just going to dump some fuel in it, turn the key on, and see what happens. See if it even tries to light off, if it tries to do anything. So I'm not 100% sure. Actually, you know what I probably should do? Nah, you think it'll pump gas? I should probably cut that line. I'm like, ow, that hurt. I think I'm going to cut the fuel pump line. So, hold on a second. All right, I just got to, hold on. Cup, I just hooked it onto the end of the hard line. So, we're going to give it a shot. I already know the starter solenoid or something's going on here, but I'm about to find out right now. Here we go. Whoa. Uh-huh. Where's my spray? Nothing's coming out of the tank, which I kind of expected it wouldn't. It was getting enough power. It was lifting up the the hideaway headlights. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, it's not sparking on all the cylinders. That and the battery's dead. So, all right, I guess I'm going to charge a battery, and then we'll see. Yeah, I started thinking about this. I'm like, oh, it keeps having to plug the battery in, all that fun stuff. I'm like, I have a jump pack, not a battery one. I'll show you. Let me get this thing out of the way. It was definitely coming out the back because it's a little smoky in here now. Yeah, you got one of these. Why not just try this? All the powers. Let's see. Ah, jeez, please. Drink up, little fella. Jeez. Yeah, I just like to get it running on what it has, but you notice when it sat that little bit, it kind of gave her a little boost. I'm still thinking it probably needs some spark plugs. I mean, I did pour marble down the cylinder, so who knows? Maybe it. Let me turn the key off, pull a spark plug, see what that looks like real quick. Turn that off. What are these big dogs? And extension. Well, I'll get a spark plug out and then show you. Well, I got one pulled out. Little wet and chunky. There's like legitimate chunks. I ought to just pull all of them out and let her eat. Blow the crap out of it. I mean, there's definitely. I've never seen that before. It's definitely going to need spark plugs for sure. Because these are covered in crap. Alright. So I pulled. I probably should have pulled the camera out, but I'll just tell you anyway. So I pulled the spark plugs out of this side. And they were, fouled, crusty, and which I'd already pulled a while ago, but apparently I forgot what they look like. This is one of mine. But there might be something in that cylinder. Oh, geez. Not bad. Not bad. And then cylinder number 1. It looks drier than all the other ones because it wasn't in the hole. If you look in the video, it was sitting right there. That's what that noise was. So I got all the plugs out right now, and I'm just going to crank it over and let it spin for a little bit. So let me chuck you up here, and we'll see. Okay. I'm pretty sure it would have started if I'd have had that, and so the two back cylinders didn't even have the spark plug wire on it. Well, that one didn't have a spark plug wire, and obviously the front one didn't. Yeah, probably should have checked that. I don't remember not doing that, but I'm just gonna turn it over. Oh yeah. Blows all kinds of crap out of it. All over me. Chunks out of the cylinders. Yeah. Oiled up mouse turds. Don't do what I do. I think I'm just gonna get new spark plugs for it. I was kind of hoping those ones would work, and I probably have enough old ones that I could throw in there. I already broke one. Go through and pick the best ones and just replace them all out for the bad ones that I got, because they're already all mismatched anyway. So yeah, I'll see how many I got. Shove them back in there and see where we go. Stupid spark plugs. Alright. We're all back together now. I'm going to turn on the key. I have a feeling she's going to torch off this time. Just a thought. I can't believe that thing would have chewed through that much fuel already. But could be. Yep. I'm guessing it ain't gonna. Let me go see how much fuel's in my fuel tank. I might have burned all that up already. Well, let's find out. I'm gonna say it's pretty full now. I'm gonna say it's pretty full now. And we're gonna give it a little drink. And we're gonna get our starter wire on backwards this time, so I don't have to worry about it arcing across. Like that, just in case it decides to start going. Whoa! She's a little smoky. That don't sound good. Probably a stuck valve, I'm guessing. It's probably got some stuck valves. Alright, well. It fired for sure. It fired for sure. That's pretty cool. I think it's that snapping noise is the valve sticking open and the piston tapping it and going snap. But I'll probably end up pulling the valve covers, and yeah, it needs a whole bunch more work on the top end, so we'll probably get all that stuff done and we'll go from there. So pretty cool though. It started, I think, 30 plus years. I don't think she knew quite when it went off the road, but yeah, it was 30. It's over 30 years, long time. So yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, this is going to be it for part 1. We're going to have a bunch more parts on the second half of this. I'll start recording right now. They're tearing into it again. So there you go. Yeah, so you can see it. Pretty hazy and smoky in here. So yeah, pretty cool. It started for sure. I wonder if we could see the junk that came out of the bottom here. Let me flip. Oh yeah, all the crap that came out of there. So yeah. Anywho, uh, thanks for watching. Stick tuned for part 2. Jeez, I have to open the door. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to love your neighbor like you love yourself. If we do more of that, the world will be a better place. Thanks for watching.